Hello, guys. So now, welcome to our evening show, our evening broadcast of the Arsenal Evening News. All right. So, some of bringing at the first news of the night gets, and this one just surprised me, even though I wanted it to happen, but I never saw it coming. So, Fabrizio Romano can come outside and let us know say Arsenal don't agree a fee with Crystal Palace for Rob Holding to join them. This came as a surprise to me. I never saw it coming because in the morning, 9 galas they come outside, they talk about this Rob Holding. Where galas they talk say Arsenal get 4 defenders. Why they talk say, if you count defenders where Arsenal get, you will count Rob Holding as part of those defenders. For those who watch the morning show, now go see where they talk say Rob Holding no be our defender. I don't even know say even Arteta self carry on for head say they even count Rob Holding, like they see him for the level we now. Rob Holding is not the kind of player who will count on based on what happened last season. So Arsenal and Crystal Palace don't agree £4 million deal. You get, so the guy don't go there permanently. He don't join them. So we look whether we will get any incoming because we don't throw away a lot of people. Like we throw away people well for this transfer window. So we are looking at whether we will sign incoming. Even self, I don't even know say today self follow for transfer window. So now today be the deadline day gone. Yeah, but it's say now 31st be the deadline. Then maybe first now just if you know finish your registration, you can just do the registration. Because somebody even the time say CHUKS now first be the deadline. How they say no, so that 31. I even find the chat man tell the man say oh baba you correct to say I don't even know but I don't see the chat again. So myself I don't know that small they as confused as me. So it don't claim me now. Say this today now be the deadline. So we are still looking whether Arsenal will sign, but do it be? I'm not sure. Like I know to put mind. Get I just lock up. If it happen, it happen. If it not happen, I will just face front. So far so good. Rob Holding don't go join Crystal Palace. We ain't going to play regularly because from what they hear, they say Roy Hodgson really wanted him to play for him. So I just like him because the guy is one of the longest serving defenders for Arsenal, and not just him. I see don't come out now. Xhaka don't come out. The next person will be like the longest serving player for Arsenal, and be El Neni. That one said, I don't know what still they do for Arsenal. I guess you just be like say I thought I get this like relationship with them. Well, it is what it is. We just watch how everything they go. So I bet I know best in the morning when they talk the disturb us one kind of say it go affect some people from even enjoying the show in the morning. That's why they debut. Sometimes that's what we just say Yahweh. So Jurrien Timber don't come outside for Instagram. We ain't going to post in picture with crutches to let us know say he don't do the ACL surgery. So he don't finish everything. So he's now on the way to recovery. Get the guy they try to see how he will take recover from that injury. So all we have to say to him is get well soon because this Timber we know really they almost spoil our plan. No lie because it will really affect that Tetagon, that Jurrien Timber we know they our team. God. But nothing will go feed you now because when you check the media set they talk about you know what I will see come to down. Let me go to the next story. And this one is Sevilla chief, what they call Horta. So Babaka they say the Arsenal match. Now they feel say go be like one of the toughest gets with them go play because you don't know how valid. And if you check that our group stage, you will know say that Sevilla be the tough match we get. And for Sevilla, now Arsenal the tough match we themselves get. And when you look at it, Sevilla. It's not the Sevilla you used to know. They don't lose their first 3 matches for La Liga. They collect back. Gets they chop them like how they chop our own that season where we finish 5th. Get so that's what them collect. So they are not really as strong as before. So it is what it is. But more just the Champions League is still far now. Not be saying anytime soon. It's still fast more. All right. So what we want to hear now be saying Luton Town have asked Arsenal for Lokonga loan deal. So then they disturb Arsenal, so they would like to carry this boy for deal. I know say this Lokonga himself, he no really get a place for Arsenal. A person who's supposed to tell me fine score. Like I thought they phase out all these guys, them get will really help us for phase 3. But now we don't do phase 4. We don't pass all this kind of level. So I don't know whether the deal will happen or whether I know what happen. We could just watch from now till 11 p.m. deadline. Get from what I hear, I 11 p.m. be the final. Like anything you know if you do from now to 11 p.m. leave until January. So more just to see waiting Arsenal and this Luton Town go fit do with this guy because initially Luton Town now with the year say be one sign Rob Holding. But it can't be like say they can't change their mind, or maybe they look another player, because I remember the owner of Luton Town kept coming out to say the news between them and Rob Holding and Arsenal is false. For the debunk the news, say there's no atom of truth to that. But this is why we say we don't hear now say that they find Lokonga. Is there an atom of truth to this one? Now, one of the negatives of just selling is, are you getting replacements? You can't just be selling. Who go come play cups? We have Carabao Cup. There's another cup again. FA. Who go come they play all these cups? That is it. We don't get that much like depth, squad depth. We don't get that much squad depth to play all these competitions, because I don't just understand. Shaka don't come out, Holy don't come out, Tavares don't come out, Balogun don't come out. This one now won't come out. Like only 5 players. If you get any another one, said with me, I don't even mention self. So how are we going to cover for all these players? What if injury come? We have a very lengthy season. I don't know whether I thought I think all this is, although I understand that is why he wanted to buy versatile players, because a versatile player, one player when he play 4 positions, like Timber now, Timber they give you 4-player vibe. One player if he play 4 different roles, he gets the same thing Tomiyasu will give you. So that is the major reason we make us buy all those players. But it is what it is. So more just see. I don't know what I they think for that in head, but more just watch. Now, Edu Gaspar, so we will be talking with some clubs to see whether we will do some deadline deals. Get, but I no can know, because I thought I said for your press conference ahead of the match against Manchester United, said we don't buy finish. So this one Edu Gaspar they talk say we will be looking at some things get to see whether anything will still happen. Well, I don't just know. All I know as of now, with me and you day now the fact say Arsenal are in talks to sign Alexander Ba from Benfica. I don't see this news since yesterday, and today still gain momentum. I see I'm in the trend for Twitter. I just see this news since. So whether this thing will materialize from now till 11 p.m, we really can't see. We could just watch, but if any deal will happen, I think this is like this one and Victor Nelson from Galatasaray, those two. If anything will ever happen, so maybe Arsenal won't sign anybody for this deadline. Now these 2 players, now the see where Arsenal will really sign, because Alexander Ba is a fullback, get Victor Nelson is a centre back. So now the way me at the same, but unless maybe Arsenal won't perform one magic, go spring up one player, I don't know where they come from. So unless that, well, I mean, I would they monitor everything anyhow way they go. I'll just make sure say are they putting in the right direction, and they know how they go. So for media setting, they call they ask Ateta whether Smith-Rowe see the Arsenal plan, whether Smith-Rowe will come out, but this will say the guy see the plan. So okay. Now they call the ask and say whether I don't discuss with the guy, like with all the speculation, everything, you and you don't get one-on-one talk with let and know saying do your plan. I think that say yes. So with Smith-Rowe don't discuss, and I've made him understand where he is with us. So we'll be seeing more of Smith-Rowe at Arsenal. And away from that, they call they ask Ateta the major question why I want to make them ask him. Because they ask him about experimenting against Manchester United. They say, what's in they see against Manchester? Are you going to see experiments and play Thomas Partey in the right back like the way they do? So I think when they explain, say every game has a different story. When you check out the way they play against Manchester City, we use a different setup that is different from the way they play Nottingham Forest, the way they play Fulham again. So for that reason, this game it will require something different. I think when they explain, say when we don't get Timber, when we don't get Zinchenko, and everybody knows there's a certain way we play that helped us dominate games last season, and we need to replicate that same process, because when we don't play like that, we struggle. So him as the coach, I'm saying that inversion, that inverted role, fullback role, it is very, very key on the way we play. It helps us dominate and control games. That is why when we don't have the original inverted players, in quotes, people like Timber, people like Zinchenko, we need to just like look for a way to like bring that energy, to replicate that energy. We need to improvise. I think that's the right word. We need to improvise, and that improvisation now be so with the play Thomas Partey for that place. That is why I tell when I initially say now if Zinchenko don't come back, there will be no need for any inversion of any inverted whatever with Thomas Partey, because the original master is back. So Thomas Partey is going to be going back to the midfield. He gets. So for me, I'm expecting the same formation we played against Man City. That's what me I'm seeing. Now Zinchenko don't come back. The Bremen guys is expected to be back because now we say the people who they try to replace with all this our improvisation, they are there already. There will be no need for you to improvise again. Now what I think I just explain because I think I want to talk say if I wake up in the morning, now the analogy when give you, if I don't know what that's one that they watch at that press conference. They watch, I mean that they get, I mean that they see the way this man brain they work. So but they explain say if you wake up in the morning, I want to go to London Coney, I might decide to take this road. If hold up there, I will decide to take this road. There are so many roads that leads to the same destination. You get one man can say, but this road is one pass. By now, you don't the block. Say you don't block now, but wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's a day free. Everybody laughs. So it is just an analogy. But the main crux of the matter is say every game has its own unique story. You get so the things what we see against Nottingham Forest and Fulham, who they play party for the right back. Those things, day against Manchester United. Here, Zinchenko will be back. So, nothing, and short, I don't see any reason we're going to make us not play that formation we'll play against Man City. The only exclusion for that formation, remember, say Kai Havertz play top 9 for that game. So, this time around, I'm expecting an Edin Keita to be playing top 9. Even when they ask Ateta about Edin Keita, where England don't call, he say he deserves it. You get, so, you know, see the way that boy they train. The guy's knocking on the door, like, letting me know, coach, I want to play again. If you remember Ateta press conference, Ateta say, when they no select Edin Keita to play against Man City, say the boy come and say, Coachy, if you cannot select me, it shows you are blind. I think I talk, people said, they tell you. He say, Coachy, you see all the things I'm doing in training. If you know they select me, it shows you are blind. You know they see road where I get so far so good. The major dilemma, like if they ask Ateta, say, okay, Edin Keita and Gabriel Jesus, who will now be starting? I know that is a headache. Ateta say, now headache why I enjoy. It is a thing of pride that I have these two people disturbing me, knocking on my door, say, who am I going to use? Get so by the end of the day, I pray make him make the right choice because if he starts Edin Keita, the miss chance, people go say, why you no Kukuma play Jesus? If you play Jesus they waste chance. Why you no Kukuma play Edin Keita? We don't play them before they perform. So there is no right choice. Anybody when you choose, people will still complain. So there are some of us. This is the evening news. So I will see the monitor the things as they go. If I see any breaking news, say maybe after around Bira sign Victor Nelson or maybe Alexander Ba or one other player, I don't know. Shola will come live. But if I don't see them, till tomorrow we'll know as everything will go. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in as usual. Knock them out. Thanks for watching us and supporting us. All right, guys.